I am working hard to scale the business, but now that we've grown our team, we actually can't grow any further because things are unmanageable. How do we dig out of this? So it sounds like a bit of a paradox, doesn't it? We hired more people because we want to scale, and now things are messy and not working and we can't scale. It comes down to people, processes, and technology, and I want you to remember that. People, processes, and technology. And when you have people with the right skill set and the right attitude and the right company culture that's conducive to both the excitement and change that comes with scaling and the commitment to systems. You have the right people in the right place. Those people are going to be your right-hand team to help you scale. The second piece is processes, and this is critical. No business can scale if everyone on the team requires something that stays in your head. I've seen both for-profit and not-for-profit organizations struggle and sputter and have stress and unworkability because critical information, relationships, insights, and ideas were all in the head of one or two people. And organizations don't scale without a team, and a team doesn't work without streamlined and clear communication. So enjoy it. Don't keep it in your head. Use technology to support you in that. So here we get to our third prong in our fork of scaling. Help me out with a metaphor. People, processes, and technology. When you get people who are committed to the vision, love the excitement of change, and are committed to creating and adhering to established and agreed upon processes, then those processes allow everyone to scale and use technology to support you in systematizing the organization using those processes. For example, using technology that automatically regenerates a task once it's completed. For recurring tasks, this needs to be done daily. Great, check it off. And boop, another one pops up with the same how-to checklist with a due date for the next day. Or this is our weekly checklist for this type of process. This is our checklist for monthly stuff, quarterly, annual. This is our checklist for our process that repeats 1 million times a day. So I just need it to automatically regenerate every time it's checked off. There is technology out there that can help you with that. Asana, which at its most basic level is free, is a great example of that and is one of our favorite tools for technology to support us in our process. It helps Tier 1 services to scale, and it helps our clients to scale. It's not the only tech that can do that. It is one of our favorites. Maybe the flying unicorns have something to do with it. So bearing in mind, if you feel like things are unmanageable, it's probably because of a combination of people, processes, and technology. Either you have people who are keeping information in their heads, so they're not acting like they're on a team, and in which case that points to an attitude or habit. Maybe they just need to get into a new habit. Maybe you have people who don't like change, and they're hanging on to working the company the way that it was when it was small. That's a problem. That's an underlying attitude. You have to decide, am I willing to train on attitude? Am I willing to inspire to create a shift in attitude? If that's something you're willing to do, go for it. If not, you and that team member may need to have a heart-to-heart that the company that's being created now isn't the company that employee worked. And you either need to evolve as the company is evolving, or create a different arrangement with a different organization that works for you. Sometimes these things happen when an organization starts to scale. Something that could be holding back the company if things are unmanageable could be processes. Maybe some people aren't committed to adhering to those processes. Maybe those processes aren't standardized. Maybe they're not communicated. Similarly, communication. If communication is by default rather than by design, you're getting texts, emails, you wake up and you have 20 emails from 20 different people all talking about the same thing. Well, maybe we need a different tool for something that's of concern to so many people. Maybe an internal tool like Yammer, which is an internally facing tool. It's a lot like Facebook, only it's invitation only, it's secure for your organization. That's a great place to have group communications. It's not the only such tool. but it's a good example. Let technology support your organization in its growth and scaling. Just by having things done by design instead of by default. So those are our key things for scaling. I also wrote a blog about this that you want to check out. It's called So You Think You Can Scale. It's part 1 of 2. Later this week I'll be publishing part 2 of 2. And it includes just an underlying framework and just 5 bullet points. Each one really only has about 2 sentences along with it. So it's a quick read. You'll get a couple of laughs. I encourage you to go check it out and see if anything really resonates with you. And if it does, I'd love to see your comments and questions in the blog. Of course, I'll answer every single one. And if this is something that you would like, you think that Tier 1 services can help out, can help your not-for-profit or your small business to scale, and you'd like a one-on-one consultation to discuss that, we'd be so happy to do that.